Paramashivoham
So so enriching others to live at their peak possibility is the ultimate way you can enrich with. Enriching is the strength of new life happening in you. When you enrich, it literally creates a new future. You rewrite the new future, and the old future just disappears. It becomes irrelevant to you. Now, enriching is a technique to create new future. Let's do one exercise. Make the top 10 relationships in your life. After writing the top 10 relationships, second step, recall or incidences you remember where you could have enriched the other person but did not. Writing the first two steps. Now, third step will be complete with those incidences by declaring that you will enrich those relationships now onwards. Note down at least 5 new ways in it can enrich each of your top relationships. You could have it could be new thought current, words, actions that you are now going to engage in to enrich and expand these people and relationships. Enriching is the commitment to the possibility of being superhuman. Let us all enrich ourselves and enrich the world with a living, enlightened lifestyle. Yes, you want to share anything? Whatever your understanding, please do so. Now, let's listen from Swamiji more on the four powers.
Please start Kathopanishad, second chapter, 9th verse. No book. In Kathopanishad, second chapter, 9th verse. Once more. नैषा तर्केण मतिरापनेया प्रोक्तान्येनैव सुज्ञानाय प्रेष्ट यां त्वमाप सत्यत्रुतिर्वदासि त्वां तृङ्नो भूयान् नचिकेत प्रष्टा. The translation: state of enrichment not attainable by logical understanding. Only by the being living these truths can it be transmitted. O Nachiketa, you have attained through your steadfastness. O Nachiketa, you attained through your Shraddha, sincerity, authenticity. O Nachiketa, will another authentic seeker as you ever be found? Thanks to Bhakti for beautiful translation. Ma Bhakti for beautiful translation. Amazing. Now just adopt these few more rules. No negative word. Just like how we teach the Gurukul kids, the conscious cognizance. Zero negative word. Even no negative word is not right. Zero negative word. Am I right? So zero negative word. First rule. Second, all the if there are 10 words in each sutra, each word, all the possible available translation. Words should be made available in front of your eyes, and then authentically cognize, consciously cognize, and see to it the maximum words appear in the translation to give a complete perspective of what the Rishi is trying to express and convey to a student. This should be the law of translation. And very easily you guys can pick up Sanskrit. It's not a big thing. Very easily you can pick up. Every day if you memorize the mantra, sloka, and I'm reading out the translation here, you just know, because if you are from Indian background, 80% of the words, any language you use is from Sanskrit. And you just know. You can just match it and see the meaning. Naisha dharkena matirapaneyo proktanyenaiva swinyanaya preshta. May I request all the ashramites to close down their book and chant once? Please close down all the books. Now start once more. Chapter 2, 9th verse. Stop. I wanted Gopika and Bhakti to chant. Let me see. Start. Okay. Oh, they were not here. All right. You guys start then. Start. Naisha dharkena matirapaneya proktanyenaiva sugnyanaya preshta yam tvamapa satyat rutirpadasi tvam trungno bhuyan nachiketa prashta. The state of enrichment not attainable by logical understanding, only by the being living these truths can it be transmitted. Only by the being who enriched himself with these truths can transmit it. Can you alter the translation? O Nachiketa, you have attained through your authenticity. O Nachiketa, will another authentic seeker as you ever be found? These tattvas becoming satya happens only by living. Please listen. Just today morning, we were having a commitments and completion session with ashramites. The subject came up was non-participation. I was just scanning. Why the non-participation? You see, participation does not mean only picking up the mic and talking. Even otherwise, how you involve, how your body language is, how you are listening, how you are cognizing. Fortunately, I can see what goes on in your mind. Maybe for you, unfortunately, for me, fortunately. So the cognizance and the listening is also participation. So I was scanning, why the non-participation? Why the non-participation? Suddenly I discovered the root. Why the non-participation? When you have a different personalities and constantly try to engage them in an inauthentic way instead of integrating them. I gave an example. You have a lawyer friend from whom you need to have some help. You say, I'm going to become a lawyer and become your junior. To appease him. Then you need some help from a doctor. You say, I'm going to become a doctor and your junior, your assistant. To appease him. Then you find an engineer from whom you need help. I'm going to become an engineer and your assistant. You appease him. You find an IT consultant. I'm going to become an IT engineer and assistant to you. And you find a spiritual guru. You want to appease him. So for some reason, I'm going to become your brahmachari and sannyasi. In the beginning, you will have awareness. You are playing this game for a certain purpose. Please understand. Second time when you utter this, you will lose the power over your consciousness, your integrity. You will start believing the words you utter. Please listen. Second time any word you utter is your declaration. First time if you say, I am a criminal, it comes out of consciously. It will not make any impact on you. But this word sits inside you as a seed. Second time when you utter, you are a criminal over. The word has started creating its impact on you. Because the seed now is becoming alive. So second time when you try to tell the liar, I'm going to be your junior. You tell the Swami, I'm going to become your brahmachari. You tell the doctor, you're going to become your assistant. The multiple personality inauthentic disorder starts growing in you. It is very unfortunate. Please understand. You yourself will be in a terrible confusion. Second, you will go on be cheating everybody. Third important thing, when you are in the lawyer office, suddenly doctor comes and asks you, what are you doing here? You say you are going to become a doctor and my assistant. You suddenly jump out of the room, lawyer office room, and tell him, yes, I'm coming. I have just come here to see him. I am not going to become a lawyer and his junior. Don't worry. I'm coming there only. And suddenly your engineer friend, to whom you promised you are going to become his assistant, he sees you when you are sitting at the feet of your guru. And he sees you and asks, what are you doing here in this ashram? You say, no, I just came here for 1 or 2 days. I'm just here. Don't worry. I'm not going to become brahmachari. I'm not going to become ashramite. I'm coming there as your assistant. Don't worry. Understand, in every line, what you created is destroyed the moment you make the statement. The moment you make a statement to a doctor saying, no, I'm not doing anything with the lawyer. I'm not going to become assistant. Don't worry. It is whatever you studied or worked in that line, destroyed. And then when you make the statement to your IT friend, no, I'm not in ashram. I'm just staying here for 1 or 2 days. I'm coming there. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. When you say, whatever you learnt here from me is destroyed. It is not going to be useful for you in your life anymore. It is like a Karna, giving a false promise and hope to Parasurama and learning every vidya. Finally, Karna was able to use the vidyas. No. Because these vidyas function on authenticity. It is the authenticity which gives life to these vidyas. I tell you, just yesterday night I was working on the code. In Meenakshi's time, people used to have a stone slab in their houses which acted like a television. Only thing they will have to do is they have to sit in that seat and create the sound vibration. And then immediately they will be able to have darshan of Meenakshi through that slab and talk to her, get instructions, anything they want. I was wondering why now it is not possible. If you restore your authentic integrity, every sound you create will have a result. Because you are out of integrity, the sounds you create neither has effect on you nor has effect on others. Patanjali says, just chanting Om, you are in Samadhi. Ramanuja's Guru says, chant Om Namo Narayanaya 108 times, you will reach Vaikuntha. Ramanuja says, chant only once, you will reach Vaikuntha. And Shankara goes to the extreme, chant the name of Govinda once, drink 1 drop of Ganges water, or read half sloka of Bhagavad Gita, you will be liberated. Then why all that is not happening for us? Then we start doubting, maybe Patanjali is a liar, or Shankara exaggerated. Ramanuja was hypnotized by the glory of Narayana. No, you have become inauthentic. Integrity makes the sounds into reality. Especially, this is the instruction to all the pujaris, priests of Dhyanapetham. You have to maintain the highest standard of integrity. Only then your mantras will invoke gods and goddesses, either in the deity or in the fire. And the offerings you do will reach them, and they will bless the person on whose behalf you are doing the offering. Only then the Vedic rituals will become science. All the priests of Dhyanapetham, pujaris of Dhyanapetham, this is the instruction for you. You have to retain high integrity and authenticity. And I also declare from today, till these pujaris reclaim, restore their integrity and authenticity to the level, if they say, Prana Pratishtayamaham Garomi, I invoke this energy, the energy has to be there. If you are in integrity and authenticity, it will be there. It is the integrity and authenticity makes your sound, that sound vibration into reality. Till then, I wanted Gurukul kids to conduct rituals and chant mantras because they have a highest level of integrity and authenticity. We will have some Gurukul kids trained, especially the Prana Pratishtha mantras, where the deity is invoked either in the god or in the fire. If I am not physically available there, it should be chanted by Gurukul kids. Only with highest integrity and authenticity, the sound you create will become reality. Only with authenticity, the Brahmastra will become reality. Brahmastra, everything, the Pushpaka Vimana, Brahmastra, everything was operated based on the sound. Vedic tradition had everything we have now. They had the flight, they had helicopters, they had atom bomb, they had everything. It was operated through sound. In the modern Western world, we are operating everything through light energy, electricity. With Vedic tradition, we were operating through sound energy. Because we lost the integrity and authenticity, the sound we create already gets twisted, distorted, destroyed before even it comes to the throat. The moment you say, I will win, already 10 times you said, I am going to lose. How many of you feel, before even you complete the statement, I will win, already part of your fear, your being has declared, no, I will lose. I may tell, but I never win. How many of you recognize this truth? It means what? The destruction, distortion of the sound has already happened. How can it create a result? Now the cosmos does not know, you want to win or lose, what to give you. If cosmos is standing, scratching the head, what do you want? The Pushpaka Vimana is standing in front of you. You want to take off? Get down. Right or left? Tell me. Because before you utter the word right, part of you has already said left. Before you utter the word up, the part of you has declared down. Highest level of integrity and authenticity is required for making the highest energies into your reality, as part of your reality. This exact way cosmos is standing in front of you. It doesn't know your instruction. It doesn't know exactly what you want. You think you are manipulating the liar, engineer, doctor, your guru and everybody. It is not. You are manipulating you. I tell you, inauthenticity is not required for your success and joy. For your success and fulfillment. Only when you realize inauthenticity is not required for your success and joy and fulfillment. Whether your strategy for inside or the strategy for outside, you don't need inauthenticity. That is going to bring success to you. That is going to bring kirti to you. Srischa pushtischa kirtinjan dunyatam brahmanyam vadhuputtatam. It is going to happen to you only when you understand that inauthenticity is not required. We always think, no, inauthenticity is not required for my internal enlightenment and growth. Maybe for my external things, I still need for some time some more inauthenticity because this fellow is inauthentic. My lawyer is inauthentic. My doctor is inauthentic. My engineer is inauthentic. My Swami is inauthentic. So I'll retain my inauthenticity. No. If they are all inauthentic, they are in hell. You want to be in the same hell? The whole world being in inauthenticity does not justify your inauthenticity. When you decide to become authentic, you will create a right authentic world around you. And you will simply go and get attracted to the authentic group and you will stay there. Ramakrishna says very beautifully, a fisherwoman who lives whole day with the smell of the fish, cannot sleep in the flower shop. Every story of Ramakrishna is just extraordinary. He says very beautifully, few fisherwomen went to sell the fish in the market. When they came back, when they were
So they saw a small house on the way. They asked, can we sleep tonight here? It was a flower shop owner's house. The guy said, no problem, please sleep here, all three of you. Tomorrow morning you can go. So all three of them lie down, but they are not able to sleep. They were rolling, tossing. They were not able to sleep. They were not able to find the reason. Then one lady said, I know the reason now. Because the whole house was full of jasmine smell. He had a lot of flowers stuck. This lady went her old fish basket and brought the basket and sprinkled little water. Fish basket, if you put little water, it will smell. And they put it near their head. All of them slept peacefully. If you are carrying inauthenticity in you, you will be naturally attracted to a society of inauthenticity. If you decide to live authenticity and integrity, you will simply be attracted to the community, society, which lives authenticity. No one can stop you. Your husband may stop you coming to the temple or ashram, but sitting in your bedroom, you are attending two-way video conferencing, and you will be attending the satsang. I know there are so many devotees where the husband or wife is not allowing them to go to the ashram or temple. They sit in their house and attend the satsang. So, when you are carrying authenticity, nobody will be able to stop you. Nothing can stop you. When you are carrying inauthenticity, even living around me will not help you. One thing I want to make it very clear, understand. Whether it is a success of inside, internal, or success of outside, inauthenticity is not required. It is not going to be the successful strategy planning. Whether you want money, or beautiful relationship, like a husband or wife, or the family, or the health, or wealth, or success in the outer world, or fulfillment in the inner world, enlightenment in the inner world, anything, whatever you may want. Inauthenticity is not right strategy. Non-integrity and inauthenticity is not going to be a successful strategy. So I tell you, inauthenticity was never a successful strategy. A successful strategy. No. State of enrichment. Naisha dharkena madhirapaneya. Proktan enaiva sunyānāya preshta. This state of enlightenment, not attainable by logical arguments or understanding, only by the being who enriched himself by these truths can enrich you with these truths. O Nachiketa, you have attained the state of receiving this truth through your authenticity. Will another authentic seeker like you can ever be found? No. When you think, for internal success, I need authenticity, but for external, I'll keep little inauthenticity, but I know where I'm keeping inauthenticity. How many of you cognize this truth? You are playing this game in your life. Raise your hand. You are in a big ditch. You are in a very big drainage. Be very clear. You got into the drainage and put the manhole cover on your head. You are not intelligent to separate the poison and the milk continuously. You think, I'll keep little poison inside the same milk can. When I drink, I'll drink only milk. When I give it to my enemy, I'll give it with poison. How many of you think this is foolishness? Raise your hand. Then why do you think the other thing is intelligent? If you consider this is foolishness, then why do you think the other thing is intelligent? You think, no, I know. This liar is inauthentic, cunning fellow, very intelligent. So that is why he is successful. I'll also play the same game and become successful. Baba, it doesn't happen. Understand? It is again you making the mistake. No. I'll keep the inauthenticity poison in this authenticity milk. When I drink, I'll drink separately. Only milk. When I share the cup to others, I'll give with a inauthenticity poison and milk the other person. It's like one fellow brings the milk. And puts the poison. Poison is naturally heavy, goes and settles below. He gives the milk to the tumbler to the other person and says, you drink half and then give me the remaining half. Even if it is heavy and settles down, you think the top glass milk, top half is not going to have the effect of poison. Or you drink the top half and give the remaining half to him. You think the top half is not going to have the poison effect? I tell you, inauthenticity will no way be a strategy for what you want in any level of your life. Because with inauthenticity, you are in a terrible confusion and terrible anger, terrible feeling that life has cheated you, society has cheated you. Anybody whom you see, you feel they cheated you. You feel this lawyer has cheated me by expecting me to become his assistant. This engineer has cheated me by making me his assistant. This doctor has cheated me by wanting me to be his assistant. This Swami has cheated me by wanting me to become his brahmachari. Nobody wanted. You tried. You played the game. The terrible feeling of being cheated by society, the terrible feeling of being exploited, the terrible feeling of illogical anger which leads to your own destruction.
as Ishana intensely. And we will now be chanting the Dhyana Shloka of his Ishana face. वेदाभयेशाङ्कुशपाशः कपालढक्काक्षरशूलपाणिः सितद्युतिः पञ्चमुखोन्वतन्माम् ईशान ऊर्ध्वं परमः प्रकाशः. Now, let us all get ready to experience the manifestation of these 5 faces of Sadashiva. Intensely connect to Swamiji. Please settle down. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Drop all distractions. Drop your gadgets. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Settle down with yourself. Drop all your notions, thoughts, opinions, all the restlessness. Relax into that space. Visualize Sadashiva with his 5 faces. Intensely connect to Swamiji. As he manifests. Please close your eyes. I request all of you to please close your eyes. Settle down. Let us all enter into the deep meditative space of gratitude as we prepare ourselves to receive the initiation. Chant the Mahavakya. Intensely connect. Now, experience the deep gratitude in your inner space. Breathe in deeply and slowly. Breathe out deeply and slowly. Feel inside
of spending with DBS and POSB cards. Tap on the Christmas icon on DBS Payla for more great deals.
The right context only can become a religion. I have seen people who escape from life try to show compassion, non-violence, just because they feel powerless to face the conflict.
In manifesting everything, because others whoever we encounter are all the unknown dimension of us. So when we relate with them, that dimension, the unknown dimension revealed to us. So causing others' reality, how it expands us, enriches us. Let's learn from Swamiji's own voice, compiling from various substance. This session is about causing others.
Human life is worth living only when you can make it as you want it. Please listen. There are some of the natural principles. How many philosophies may oppose these principles? How many religions may oppose these principles? How many gurus may try to suppress these principles? Listen. Those principles never get destroyed. This is one of the type of principle. Human life is alive only when you can make what you want. The fulfillment in the life happens only when you make your life as you want. Either you try to complete it from the direction of causing what you want or altering what you want. You can achieve completion, fulfillment by altering what you want, and you can achieve completion, fulfillment by achieving what you want. Trying to change what you want or constantly trying to achieve what you want. Neither these two can reach completion, fulfillment. Bringing intelligence into what you want and bringing power to cause reality, bringing intelligence into what you want and bringing the space to cause what you want as reality. When you bring intelligence into what you want, awareness into what you want, that goes through a certain natural transformation. What do you want? Then create a space to cause that as a reality. That is the completion of life. You have human body to taste ultimate superconsciousness. Superconsciousness as a state of pure unclutching, completion. Superconsciousness as a state, pure state of completion. Unclutching, complete completion. Same superconscious operating space. Understand? Superconscious state, operating space. That means completion with others. Not only completion with others can be considered as a being neutral state, neither negative nor positive.
Enriching others, where your consciousness oozes out and involves itself with others' life. Understand? Only when your consciousness involves with others' life, you manifest Ishwaratva. The Ishwaratva starts manifesting. The space where you lead. Understand? Everyone wants to be a leader. Really, everyone is interested. They want to be a leader.
They want to help humanity. They want to show humanity how life should be. Listen, the state only when it becomes operating space starts leading. State of Sadashiva, when you start operating from it, the space of Sadashiva, where not only you share completion with others, you start enriching others. You start causing others. Enriching and causing others' reality becomes your lifestyle. Understand? It is only when you exhaust all the possibilities and powers you have, Sadashiva starts manifesting his powers through you. Listen carefully. Greed means want to have more without even utilizing already what you have. Need means exhausted everything you have. If you get more, you are ready to use it. Sadashiva gives his powers for needy, not for greedy. This is the difference between need and greed. You exhausted everything he has given you already. If he gives you more, you are ready to manifest. You are ready to function. You are ready to share. You are ready to operate. Then he is ready. He is ready to give. Listen. Listen to these fundamental truths. The state of Sadashiva, pure Nirvikalpa Samadhi, unclutching, complete completion. What we call Purnatva, the first word of the first Vedas, first Upanishad. Purnamada Purnamidam, Purnat Purnamudachyate, Purnasya Purnamadaya, Purnameva Vasishyate. Vedas and Agamas, both are very clear. Vedas are the pure science, Agamas are the applied science, which forms the foundation of Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Vedas and Agamas are the source book. We call it Shastra Pramana of reality, ultimate.
The fundamental thought current in Vedas and Agamas, it's very clear. Out of completion, Purnatva only, all the great things manifest. So first, completion, Purnatva. That's the first and foremost responsibility of human beings. Life starts when you decide to cause others' reality. Because the real you, please listen, the real you is everyone around you included. But what you cognize as you is your deep-rooted pain patterns and incompletions. Please understand. How much ever you constantly try to decorate perfume, scent, garland, you are trying to do all this to the pain you of you, incompletion you of you. But the more you are going to remember the incompletion you of you and identify you as the incompletion you of you and identify you as the incompletion you of you and cognize the incompletion you of you, what are you doing? You are trying to perfume the drainage, trying to perfume sewage tank. So the first shift is required, first action is required, not in your doing, but in your cognition. See, that is why I tell you very important truth. Please understand these few important truths, catch it, so that I will bring you to the conclusion. First truth, what you remember as you is pain part of you only you remember as you. You cognize yourself only, your incompletions as you. But the actual you is all the people around you put together. because what you cognize as you is only the deep-rooted pain patterns and incompletions of you, how much ever you try to perfume it, scent it, even put kasi chandan on it and garland it, do whatever. But the moment you open, what comes out? What you perceive as you go on trying to do make-up to that. That will never bring completion and powerfulness with you. Shift your energy to what is you. Shift your energy to what is you. Listen. The real you is all the people with whom your life is involved, all the lives who are involved with you. All this put together is you. When you shift, when the cognitive shift happens, all of them are you, you are them. Suddenly your joy, your pain, your life, your goal, your purpose, your right, your wrong, your dharma, your adharma, everything gets rewritten. That rewriting is what I call rewriting your future. You rewrite your future full of powerfulness. Understand one thing. Some parts of what you call as your life, you may be resisting. Some parts of what you call as your life, you may be accepting. But be very clear, whether you resist or accept, no powerlessness. Do not allow powerlessness. No question of powerlessness. Always being powerful is my religion. Understand? Love, compassion, all that will start happening in you from the right context. Love, compassion, non-violence by itself cannot become a religion. Love, compassion, non-violence from the right context only can become a religion. I have seen people who escape from life try to show compassion, non-violence, just because they feel powerless to face the conflicts. They feel completely powerless to face the conflicts. Please listen. When you feel powerless to face the conflicts, life again and again brings that same mirror and shows to you. Understand, which part of your face you don't like or attached too much, you will see only that part in the mirror again and again. How many of you understand what I am saying? Which part of you, either you are too attached or don't like, you will see only that part again and again when you look at the mirror. So anything which you don't like, resist, makes you powerless. Same way, anything with which you are attached, again makes you powerless because of the innate fears attachment brings. If you are attached to some parts of you, you will be afraid the size, shape, color, dimension may change in course of aging or accident through some reason. So whatever you are attached or you don't like, you will see your eyes will be only always on that part when you look at the mirror. Your life is a mirror. Please understand, your life is a mirror. If you allow anything to make you powerless, if you allow anything to make you powerless, that will be constantly shown to you as a mirror. If you feel powerless to handle your spouse and the family and run away to some other lifestyle, sometimes divorce, sometimes sannyas, whatever lifestyle you opt or choose, by feeling powerless, I guarantee you, you will see 10 people exactly like your spouse, you will be forced to work with those people. You will see if you run away from an employer, from a boss, 25 bosses exactly like them. You will be forced to work under them and report to all of them. Understand, it is not mirror's mistake. You are all the time seeing the nose which you don't like. It is your mistake. You have given too much attention to it. When somebody else sees their face in the mirror, they don't see the nose all the time. Because you don't like your nose, you see as if your whole face is just appendix of your nose. You won't feel like your face has nose, you will feel like your nose has face. Because you don't like something, you resist something. All the time you are on it. Same way if you like something and are afraid of losing it, all the time you will be there on it. Hindu tradition has only 3 steps for ultimate realization, manifesting Sadashivatva. 1. Shravana, listening. 2. Manana, internalizing. 3. Nididhyasana, manifesting, living. Listen carefully. Any great truth you listen, Shravana, which goes into your length logic dimension, should become part of your depth cognition. Once it becomes cognition, you start living it. That's all. Logically, you all heard millions of times from me, you are Mahasadashiva. You are the same pure consciousness. But it has not yet become your depth cognition. It is sitting there, but not into your Anandagandha. Listen carefully. What is the way? All your great ideas, see, as long as it is only a length, logic, it's an idea. When it becomes cognition, it is life. Ideas you have about your soul. What is individual soul? What is Jagat? Means universe, human beings, life, nature. What is Ishvara? Listen carefully. You have all the right ideas now. Nothing more need to be taught. That is why no guru can stand in front of my disciples. I challenge any question answers. My tanedar. There is nobody in the field to stand my tanedar. You guys know too much. No doubt. Amazing ideas about self means Jiva, Jagat, universe, Ishwar, God. You know too much and it is in your logic, in your length. But it has to become your cognition, depth. How? How? Understand, when all the great ideas about Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat, self, universe and God is sitting in your logic, it is yet to become your depth cognition. You all have all the right things. I have seen many people, when they advise others, the way they advise, oh God. Understand, it does not need to be our weakness. It can become sadhana. Listen. How many of you feel when you solve others' problems, so many clicks happen inside you and many of your problems are solved? Raise your hand. That is always the technique. Start causing others. That is what I am saying. Understand. All the great understandings you have about each self, universe and God. Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. All the great things, great ideas you have need to become part of your cognition. Depth. How many of you feel everything I have in my length, if it becomes depth, now I'll become enlightened? I have so much. What is the methodology then? Passing, that's all. Now you know where you are standing, you know where you need to reach, and you know the path. What for you are waiting? Pick up the phone, call now. Like how in news advertisements, TV, they say call now, call now, call now. We should make cast now, cast now, cast now. Understand, casting is a spiritual practice because every time you cause others, you just lift yourself to the higher understandings, cognitions, where the understandings you have in the level of logic length becomes part of your depth cognition. See, very simple. You are asking purpose of life. Purpose of life is to manifest Sadashivatva. To manifest, listen, live the state, radiate the space, manifest the powers of Sadashiva, ultimate. Your human body is hardwired to live the state of Sadashiva, radiate the space of Sadashiva, manifest the powers of Sadashiva. Realizing it, making it happen is the purpose of human life, I tell you. Living the state of Sadashiva is what I show through unclutching, completion with yourself, all the teachings, techniques, kriyas, meditations. That is living the state of Sadashiva. Radiating the space of Sadashiva means
taking responsibility, completion with others, enriching others, causing others reality. All that is radiating the space of Sadashiva. Listen, I'll repeat. Living the state of Sadashiva means integrity, authenticity, completion with yourself, unclutching, meditation, everything. Radiating the space of Sadashiva means taking responsibility for others, completion with others, enriching others, causing others reality. All that. Third, manifesting powers of Sadashiva. You know, the extraordinary powers of Sadashiva. Manifesting it, living it, becoming new human being, superhuman being. Understand? From fish to Kalki, physical and mental breakthrough. From monkey to human, again, physical and mental breakthroughs. From man to Superman. From man to Superman is a conscious breakthrough. Understand? Time has come. For what Vivekananda visualized, Yogananda yearned, Aurobindo aspired, Sadashiva did it. By his grace, we made it successful. We made it successful for ages. The masters were aspiring and working for it. Now it is happening. Join. Don't get missed out. Understand? When you are in the front of the revolution, you are leading. When you are waiting for others to lead, you will only be follower. People who join this great conscious breakthrough now are the leaders. I welcome leaders of the future conscious breakthrough.
Now, let's do an internalized exercise. Pen down 3 instances in your life where you, let me put in the slides. So causing others reality. Let's do one internalized exercise. Let's do one internalization exercise. So what we learned from this session is only when your consciousness involves with others' lives, you manifest Ishvaratva, the true leadership as Paramashiva. The actual you, capital YOU, meaning what? Your higher self. The actual you is all the people around you put together with you. Every time you cause others reality, you lift yourself to higher understandings and cognitions. Radiating the space of Paramashiva means causing others reality. What Paramashiva does, continuously available to all of them. He drank poison to save the world. So what is the purpose of life? To manifest Paramashivatva, to attain the space of Paramashiva. So now, let's do one exercise. Life starts when you decide to cause others reality, because the real you is everyone around you, you included. Right? So, but what you cognize as you is your deep-rooted pain patterns and incompletions. Are you able to cognize this? So some parts of you may be resisting life and some accepting life. Whether you resist or accept, don't allow powerlessness in you. Now, step 1, pen down 3 instances in your life where you allow powerlessness and did not cause others' reality earlier. Pen down Recent one. Allow powerlessness in you and did not cause others reality. Now, let's move on to the next step. From your current updated understanding, write how you will cause their reality given the same situation. Things have not changed, but you have an updated understanding. So, write how you will cause their reality with your current understanding or updated understanding. Then please post your comments in the chat. So now let's learn more about enriching. Enriching makes you an incarnation. You are a human being and you are responsible for the whole world. Your cognition itself should not be restricted to the place you live. Your cognition should be responsible for everything. You should cognize you are responsible for everything. So bring right cognition into your being. Take cognizance of everything happening around you. Responsibility means having higher cognition in your being. Bring enriching to your whole life. Even when you breathe out, remember you are releasing oxygen for the sake of trees. No action, no thinking, no feeling should be done by you, which is not enriching. Every action, every thinking, every feeling should be done with a very established cognition of enriching. Now, contemplate. Next few minutes, contemplate on this one truth. Just look at your life. Whatever you feel good about you, whenever you feel powerful, wherever you feel powerful, if you scan, it will always be because you are enriching at that moment. Just look in and see. When you feel you are loving, you are loved. When you feel you are powerful, when you feel people are supporting you or you supporting others, whenever you feel powerful, whenever you feel energetic, alive, look into your life. When you take the responsibility for your body, suddenly your organs have become alive. Your body is in tune. When you take the responsibility for the happenings in your breathing space, you become a team leader. So more and more responsibility you take, more and more expansion happens in your consciousness. When consciousness takes a responsibility, not only psychology, even physiology responds differently. Nothing can be added to you. How much ever you grab things or people, places or objects, you will not be living with it. If you are established in compassion, even if your body is taken away, you will be able to experience whatever you want without that body. But if you are established in vengeance, even if you have the body, you will not be able to experience what you want. So life happens when you start experiencing extraordinary possibilities. Life starts itself happens only when you believe extraordinary possibilities. And only when you start expressing them, life happens to you. Questions, please do let me know. On any of the 4 tattvas, if you have any questions, please let me know. And now finally, a beautiful cognizance that when you contribute to life, life explodes in your consciousness. Your consciousness itself explodes when you contribute. So let's listen from Swamiji in various compilation of satsangs. When you contribute to others, life explodes. When you enrich others, when you cause others reality.
System in the whole planet Earth. The amount of work which is happening inside you. As I was telling you, our body, human body, is the most intelligent system in the whole planet Earth. The amount of work which is happening inside, if you see, it is equivalent to the amount of work which is happening in the cosmos. That's why they say macrocosm and microcosm. Macrocosm is this universe. Microcosm is this body. Brahmanda and Pindanda. In Ayurveda, we call the body as Pindanda. Pindanda means the universe in miniature form. It is not just the body. It is the universe in miniature form. This universe in the miniature form. So please understand, we are going to work on the microcosm, which is intelligence. First thing we need to understand, we need to realize your body is intelligence. It is not dead as you think. It is not just biomechanism as you believe. It is living intelligence. It responds to your thoughts. It responds to your thoughts. A simple experiment. If you close your eyes and remember your enemy, enemy means person who gave you money and asking back. To whom you gave money who is not giving back. Just remember that person. Within 2-3 minutes, the BP will increase. BP will increase. And the pulse rate will change. Your whole temperature will be different. Means what? Your body responds to your thoughts. Your body responds to your thoughts. Same way, any scene or coding which awakens fantasy, immediately the body temperature is different. Immediately your body is different. Please be very clear. Your body responds to your thoughts. If you are frightened, if you are suffering out of any fear, if you have a fear stroke, immediately you can see your body temperature is different. Your body continuously responds to your thoughts. It is pure intelligence. Here, we are going to work on the Vada, Pitta and Kapha. The toxins which we are having inside our system. And one more request again, I tell you, if you want to experience meditation or if you want to experience the spirituality of God, do NSP or Atma Spurana, Healers Initiation, those programs. Here, purely health, and ask only questions related to health. You can put any questions related to your health, or if you want to ask for healing, ask for healing. Let's work only on body. First thing, now we are going to work on removing the toxins from the body. It's a meditation. I cannot call this as a meditation. I can say it's a kriya. Because the word meditation has got a different meaning. These are all kriyas to awaken the energies of your body, to clean the body. I can say it's one of the important kriya from Ayurveda system. It's a 30 minutes kriya. First thing, of course, if you are done this training, you might have done it. It's related to the bioenergy. First thing, you will continuously shake the whole body. First 10 minutes. Second 10 minutes. Of course, it's very funny. If you have done our LBP, you know the Manipura meditation, catharsis. Here again, I am using the catharsis to clear the pitta. See, there are all the three energies. All three energies will be balanced by these three steps. First 10 minutes, I wanted you to completely shake the body. If you have you seen the Parkinson's people? How they shiver? Like that, now consciously shake. If you don't do consciously, body will start doing after some time. Because so much of toxins added. What will it do? It will start doing by itself. Now let us clear everything. These are some kriyas to clear the body, to clear the toxins. First thing, 10 minutes, shake. Completely shake the whole body. Don't allow even a single energy center to rest. According to Ayurveda, we have 74,000 energy center in our body. 10,000 is in the head. 74 in the body. And you'll be surprised, only 13,000 you use from your birth to death. From your birth to death, you use only 13,000. All other energy centers, they take VRS without even joining the duty. They just take VRS without even joining the duty. They never come to life. You never use that. Now, you are working to awaken them. First thing, 10 minutes, completely, wild way, shake your whole body. Your hands, legs, neck, the whole body, as wildly as possible. Let it become like a liquid. I'm just making your whole body as a liquid. As of now, it is solid. Just tense, like a stone. That is why you will never allow the energy flow. That is why you never allow the self-healing effect to happen in your system. Whatever prints are there, just you hold them. You just hold them. You never let the breeze in.
Let me tell you the exact science. Please understand. See, the other day I was seeing a hologram. Maybe it's a some 2-inch by 2-inch size. On the pyramid, one dolphin is jumping. That's a hologram. So if you cut smaller, whatever size of piece you make it out of it, the full hologram is there as it is. Can you understand what I am saying? See, 2-inch by 2-inch. If you cut as a 4-piece, the full hologram is there. If you cut as 8-piece, the full hologram is there. If you cut as 100-piece, the full hologram is there. Just like that, Master's body is cosmos. The macrocosm in microcosm in its full form is Master's body. That is why the initiation is possible. Anything happens in this system, just one line, anything released in this system can just happen in the other systems. Just happen in the other systems. One understand? The Master's body is like a smallest possible hologram of the cosmos. Even then, even if you cut it as the smallest possible, the whole is there as it is. That is why Krishna in that small body
in that small mouth, able to show the whole cosmos to Yasoda. He just opened the mouth and Yasoda saw the whole cosmos. That is why, just in that small 6 feet frame, Krishna was able to show the whole cosmos to Arjuna. Arjuna was not hypnotized. Don't think that fellow is such a dull-headed, he can never be hypnotized. No. You live around such a charismatic person like Arjuna, like Krishna, and go on questioning him for 18 chapter. I cannot conceive the dumbness of Arjuna. I only can justify it as, oh, he did it for the sake of us. It is only justification. I cannot handle Arjuna. I am telling you very clearly. See, it is almost like much more than 10 inner awakening in the war field. What I do in 10 inner awakening, this poor fellow Krishna has to do in war field. It doesn't have mic, doesn't have a setting, silent atmosphere, doesn't have the ambience, and all the fellows other side are waiting. And he has to give all the theories and theology and philosophy and whatnot, and has to show the whole Vishwarupa. Vishwarupa is the initiation. And after the initiation, this fellow is asking, how do I attain surrender? I would have said, just get lost. Krishna with so much patience, unimaginable patience, he handled it. Unimaginable patience. Krishna's patience. Anyhow, understand, Master's body is the smallest bit of the cosmos. That is why when he releases something, it happens in you. But there are many bodies. You can say many bodies was not prepared. It's samana. Those bodies are only not able to. I saw many of the ashramites came and reported to me. So much physiologically my body levitated, or I don't know. But psychologically I saw already that I am feeling. I was lifted. So light. How many of you had that experience? Psychologically you are up. Great. So even for you guys, I can say the samana was not damaged samana. See, if physically your body is up, you have a perfectly healed samana. Samana is the air process which is responsible for spreading the air all over the body. Physically, if you are levitated, you have a healed samana. If you are only psychological levitation, you don't have any wound in samana. But if you have neither psychological nor physical levitation happen, means your samana needs to be balanced now, needs to be healed. The science of seeing the reflection of the cosmic stars in the macrocosmic body and predicting your future is horoscope. The science of altering the reflection of the microcosmic stars in the macrocosm and making that in tune with what you want in your life is the science of giving boon, kalpataru. That is what exactly I do in the kalpataru. I look into your eyes, stop the deflections and restlessness created by this Raman effect in your inner space, the microcosm. See the reflection of the stars where the grahas are standing. Then I ask you, what do you want? The moment you say, what do you want? I say, all right, tadastu, so it be. All the grahas suddenly alter themselves and change. As Krishna wanted, the moment Krishna wanted, Amavasya happened. The moment these things are wanted, all right, let him have it. Immediately the grahas alter and stand as you requested or what you wanted. Then simply that happens in your life. Krishna did the same thing. He saw in his inner space, saw the reflection of the sun and the moon in him, beyond the Raman's effect. And he just looked in. And he saw the sun and the moon were supposed to meet tomorrow. Just looked in and felt, let the Amavasya happen. Let both of them meet. The meeting has started happening and he started giving Shraddha. When the meeting has happened in the inner space, it has to happen in the outer space. Both of them landed and meeting has happened. Amavasya was preponed. The Raman's effect in the outer world also happens in the inner world by the constant deflection of your thoughts. In the outer world, Raman's effect creates the blue light, blue color. The inner world effect of that same thing creates a black light. That's why when you look in, you see the black color, darkness. Maybe we can have our own name of the inner Raman effect, Maya effect. Maya effect, which constantly deflects, diffuses the restlessness. If you can look through the Maya effect, you will see the stars, the reflection of those cosmic stars in the microcosm, and alter those things as you want. Understand, these are not just some stories, mystical things. It is practical way to change your day-to-day life as you want. Just yesterday, one of our devotees went to a very famous astrologer. He is a most famous astrologer in India. All of you may be aware that 90% of the Indians believe in horoscope and astrology. He is the most famous astrologer. More costlier than the greatest criminal lawyers of the country. One of our devotees went for his purpose. Suddenly, that astrologer saw the mala, my photo, and then started talking about me, and then suddenly it seems he said, studying my horoscope and astrology and all the timings, it is proved he is incarnation. Because he is incarnation only, he is still alive. Otherwise, 32 is the time. He has made it very clear. 32 is his age. He should have been dead. But just in a very simple way, such a strong law of life was changed by him.
We are on the breathing space of Shiva, Mahadeva.
Nippon Paint odorless 无气味。Nippon Paint odorless all-in-one， 新加坡最受欢迎的油漆品牌。
We are in the land of Mahadeva, Shiva, to experience him, to experience Shiva. Please understand, the word Shiva in Sanskrit means causeless auspiciousness, the reasonless auspiciousness, which is the source behind the existence, which is the force behind the existence. This force assumed human form also and moved in the planet Earth. This land is the land where the source assumed the human body and moved around in the planet Earth. And when a divine assumes the human frame, it can any time go back to the higher frequency and reside in that formless state, or reduce the frequency again, assume the human frame. Mahadeva has done thousands of leelas by assuming the human body and again relaxing into that formless energy. This area, this part, this land is the space where he assumes the human body, performs the extraordinary miracles, and again relaxes into that formless energy. Force becoming form, form again becoming force, happens in this very land, Kailasa. Kailash is the mitochondria of macrocosm. Please understand how mitochondria is the energy component of your cell, which is responsible for life in microcosm, your human body, human frame. Kailash is the mitochondria for the macrocosm, the whole cosmos. Kailash is the spiritual center of the whole universe. Fourth verse in Isavasya Upanishad. Please recite along with me. Anejadegam manasojaviyaha nainatteva apnuvan purvamarshad tattavato anyanatyeti tishtattasmin napo matarishvadatati. Last few days we worked on this verse. Understand, this verse is God is declaring about himself. He is giving introduction about himself. Consciousness is declaring about itself. Anejat ekam manaso javiyaha. Just consciousness is declaring about itself. What I am. Understand? Sanatana Hindu Dharma is such, whatever it revealed in its scriptures, yet to be discovered by science, but not lies. Please understand, science is yet to catch up with us. But just because science has not yet caught up with us, does not mean what is presented is lie. Just the other day I was reading in the internet, they have discovered billions of times bigger black hole than the sun. They have discovered a black hole in the cosmos which is billions of times bigger than the existing sun. Andanda Kodi Brahmandam. Much, much, much before, thousands of years before, we have described cosmology so beautifully. The black hole, which is 12 billion times more massive than sun, is discovered. Understand? So much has been revealed about cosmology by our Upanishads, Vedic tradition, even about the number, time. When we are reading, we saw Kamikagama describes trillions. Up to that number, we have a specific word. We don't even use these stupid words like a trillion, no. Because English has no other word, I am using. $100 million trillion is parartha. We have a word for all that. Listen. Because science is yet to catch up, don't think the concepts of consciousness is lie. Don't be waiting stupidly. Let the science prove, then I'll start following up. Then you waste your life. See, thousands of things we declared, science has caught up with it. Just with this pramana, with this clarity, understand the other few thousands of things which we declared also, science will catch up slowly. Understand? Slowly. Anechat ekam manaso javiyah nainatteva apnuvan purvamarshat. This is the declaration by consciousness about itself. The superconsciousness is declaring about its existence, about what it is. Not only we have revealed so much about the cosmology, the impact of the cosmology on your everyday life. Please understand, no other tradition has such precise knowledge of today should we travel to the villages in the south side or north side based on today where the Rahu is there or Ketu is there or Saturn is there and Chandra is there. Even the day-to-day decisions, the Pindandas, mere simple actions also are decided by the Brahmanda's existence and aligning with it. Yesterday one devotee came and asked me, I want to stay in the house itself and volunteer First thing I asked, what's your nakshatra? I said, no, wait till Guru Purnima. Such a simple decision. Whether you want to be in this ashrama or in the house, such a simple decision. I look at the reason. Is there any reason from cosmology? If it is only an individual involved, the cosmic alignment is supporting that individual's decision, then I'll say Tathastu, do it, blessings. When it is not aligned with the cosmology, wait a little bit. Even such a small decisions, we look up. See the alignment with the cosmology, alignment with the cosmos. Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the tradition worked so much about the cosmos and the powers impact our body and mind, and the science of aligning ourselves with it.
You can post your understanding, a couple of sentences. And we'll do one last round of consciousness over matter power manifestation. Now let's do the one last round of power manifestation of consciousness over matter. So please sit straight with your head, neck, back straight line and bring your object. So Jayanti has a question. How does enriching raise your frequency now? Yes. Seema, if, say for example, you're enriching some other person with your cognitions, with your understanding of Swamiji teachings. Let's take that as example, right? When you say that person is having some issues in life and feeling so powerless, you know, with that powerlessness, the solution is not there, and you learn from Swamiji teachings
she can easily come out by doing completion. She can easily handle her life by doing unclutching. And there's so many things you have learned. Powerful cognition, right? You have learned. If you start teaching her, teaching the person who is in something going through in life. So who is the first one listening? Who is the first person listening? That person are you. Who is the first person listening now? Me. So who is the first, who will, so constantly, what you repeat, you become that. You learn that also, right, ma? Constantly, what you repeat, what you cognize, you become that. So when you're constantly repeating Swamiji's powerful cognitions, naturally they become member of you. What you repeat becomes member in you. You repeat the same again and again and again and again, it becomes natural in you. It becomes first muscle memory and they get synced into your much deeper layers of your biomemory. Whatever you repeat, it gets there. So what you are repeating is the question. If you are constantly enriching, you are listening. You are the one listening. Even though in the name of telling others, you are the one listening. So you are the first person who benefited, isn't it? So when you are talking higher powerful cognitions, your mind confusion reduces because you're not thinking. When you ideally sit, your mind will go, unnecessary depression, unnecessary, all kinds of things. It thinks, right, ma? But when you are enriching constantly, you are listening all the powerful cognitions again and again and again, and naturally they become muscle memory, biomemory in you. You act that way. It may not be immediate, but they become strong memories in you. So naturally, it becomes part of you. So naturally, your frequency rises. Your thoughts reduces, right? Your negative cognitions reduces when you are in a present. When your thought currents reduce, negative thought current reduce, naturally you come to the present moment. It's your negative thought currents who make you lost in the past, lost in powerlessness, depression. When you're constantly enriching, you naturally empowering the higher side of you. So what you meditate upon, you become that. What you empower, you manifest that. What you hold constantly, you attract that. Did it, ma? All right. So now please straight with your object in hand. We are manifesting the power of consciousness over matter. So sit straight and with your object on your hand. Your hand palm should be straight and keep your object on top of your palm. Now sit straight and visualize Swamiji's form in your third eye. And
bring your attention, complete awareness on your third eye. With that awareness, start chanting the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Start chanting the Mahavakya and experience the space of oneness. With that space of oneness, declare with your power of consciousness, you're going to move the matter. Matter in your hand.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
yes, now please go ahead and post your experience of this power manifestation session. Okay, it's fine, vibrating. Yes, and any others also? Now it's time to conclude the sessions here with the Purna Mantra. Let's pay our deepest gratitude to Swamiji. At the space of deep gratitude, let's conclude with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudashyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tatsat Sarvam Bhagavad Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyanandam. Nithyanandam, everyone. Thank you so much. See you in tomorrow's sessions. Bring your friends and family and share your experience in social media. Thank you so much. Nithyanandam.